Hello and welcome back to yet another weekly vlog. I spent the weekend in my bed watching Star Trek. I mean, could it get any better? And had an interesting start into the week. It's Monday evening and we're going shopping, doing our grocery shopping for the week. And then the week has officially started. I don't know where this day has gone. I guess that's just how it is. I was at the dentist today and I have an appointment later on with my cosmetician. I really hate this wrinkle here. I really hate it. I feel like it makes me look so mean, especially when taking pictures while traveling, especially when it's windy. I try not to move these like facial features to reduce what's happening, to reduce kind of the aging process in that area. It's not working at all. I'm getting consultants in getting a little bit of extra help to get this wrinkle to go away. I did it. Let's see how that develops and how that looks in a couple of days. They said over the next couple of days it's going to change and then I'm going to see the result. I'm excited. I've been trying to get this to do something about this one for such a long time now, and it's not going away with lotions and stuff. I'm just getting older. Like in the pictures I'm taking while traveling, I don't want to look mean. I don't want to look like I'm, you know. I can still do it. Potentially I can't do it anymore in a couple of days. I don't know. I have butterflies in my stomach because I have no idea what I just did. I trust my beautician, the cosmetologist person. Like, I've seen it done. When you see her, you wouldn't assume that she had Botox done. And it looks very natural. It looks very good. And I trust her.
Faithfully, I tried to pick my battles till the battle picked me. Misery, like the war of words I shouted in my sleep.
So we're heading towards a second lockdown. I hope that wherever you in the world are, that you are safe. I'm a little bit worried about, not about our like healthcare system or anything. I'm worried about suicide rates and this kind of stuff. Anyways, on my way to get some cheese before locking myself in. So I am in Düsseldorf delivering some cosmetics to my friends, returning some books before we are going on another lockdown. How are you guys doing? Let me know wherever you are and what the situation is in your country. I would be really interested. I know about some measures in Europe and what things are looking like, but I would be interested in hearing how it is in all the other countries, you know. Tell me, what is it like? Yeah, so let's go meet everybody, not at the same time, practicing social distancing and everything, and hand over the products. And then tonight I will be having dinner with my friend in a cafe before the cafes need to close as well. Hopefully, let's see. And then tonight we're going to have a reading night into Halloween, and I'm hoping to finish off at least 2 books. I haven't been reading much this week at all, so I'm hoping to finish off the Foxcote Manor thingamajig and in time for the start of November. So let's go meet everyone. Good morning. Saturday. My son is shopping and I'm sitting in my car waiting for him, reading The Daughters of Foxcote Manor. I am hoping to finish this book today. Looking forward to the rest of the gifts, but I also just want to finish this. My reading week was so horrible. I was so not in a reading mood and I'm getting distracted by watching TV series. But I have so many books. I take more time looking at the books that I want to read and being in a mood wanting to have read them or wanting to read them, but not actually wanting to sit down to read them. Any of you ever been in that type of situation? Share with me, like, how do you get out of it? On a side note, looking good. I'm happy with the result so far. You can still see a little bit, but I feel like I look a lot more open, friendly, and I think it looks very, very natural. What do you think? Is it too much? I know that this is probably going to split people. At least I'm not gonna do it and not say anything, right? So let me get back to my book. My son is quick in shopping, so let's get some pages in. I'm almost done with The Uglies. Loving it. I think the book does have some issues, but it just hit me at the right times. I don't know, I'm probably gonna give it 4 stars, even though it might only deserve 3 stars, just because it's the right thing at the right time for what I want and need and everything. I'm now out having dinner before we're going on lockdown again, and I hope to be able to somehow finish Foxcote. From Düsseldorf, and I'm going to test my pumpkin boba tea. I have no idea what's in this. It's black magic pumpkin latte. I am all for not having plastic straws, but all these like replacement straws just not doing their job. Oh, that's very pumpkin-y. What's the black stuff? Yum, yum, yum. Okay, so today, the Tea and the Gang subscription came. What do I pay for this? Like 15 euros, I think, including shipping. So it's not very expensive. It's a newish, well, newish to me, tea company in the UK that I found. And I think 2-3 weeks back, I started showing some tests and they were amazing. And I'm now enjoying my subscription with them. So, what do we have this month? First of all, I love their branding. Okay, so the first one is English breakfast. I do prefer the Butler, which is the Earl Grey, but this, I mean, you can't go wrong with a black tea, right? What I love is, look at this, they put this information in here as well. I should collect them. Then we have the Romantic strawberry champagne. I still have a big bag of this, so that's, oh, see, that's what I just showed you, the Romantic. And then the Rat Race is the English breakfast tea. I love this branding so much. Okay, so the cool thing about this box is that you get to try out new teas that are not in store yet. So, and I think these two are new-ish. We have the Dragon Slayer, Jasmine Dragon Pearls, green tea. Oh, I can already feel the pearls. Loving it. And then we have, ooh, that sounds interesting. The Heroine, chocolate and caramel matcha. I have not heard of this combination and I am here for it. This could be good. As is this. Oh my god, that is so good. And then we have a single Santa's Babe spiced gingerbread. Awesome. Awesome! Loving it. Loving it. I love being surprised. And I love tea. I need to drink a little bit more, so... Okay. I've been listening to The Uglies on my way today. I'm halfway through. I'm really enjoying it. I am so in the dystopian mood, and even though it might have some repeating tropes, it's not very unique. We've heard it all before. But I'm here for these tropes right now. It's exactly kind of what I want to hear about right now, even though it doesn't feel innovative, new, or mind-blowing at this point. I love it. I love reading about uglies, pretties, beauty standards, etc., especially after doing Botox for the first time a couple of days ago. By the way, look at where we're at. This is still like, yes, I did have a little mark here from where the Botox was put in. I can still do this, no problem. This is a little bit more limited. I could do this much worse. But my face is not frozen, and you can really tell how these lines are smoothing out. I'm understanding it that the effect starts getting more and more over the first 10 days, and then you have to redo it every roughly 3-4 months, and then after a while you can spread it out more. The person who got me into this, the cosmetician that I was visiting, she's been doing it for 7 years. You cannot tell looking at her. Probably if you know about like how really the mimic is changing and what's limited, like this area here, the movement in this area is just numbed down, and that's what it's all about. It feels like it's more prevention by not frowning, you know what I mean. And she only goes every 10 months, which is something that I can absolutely, I mean, if it looks like what she has, which looks absolutely natural, she still has all her mimic in her face like I do right now, that's something that I could live with, and it doesn't look too unnatural, because yes, there is still some fine lines coming in because I am not 20 years old, but I don't look as mean anymore with these smoothing out. I feel like I look way more open and friendly, positive, and that's what it's about for me. Listening to the Uglies, oh my god, in this light, this tooth looks really dark. I'm getting that fixed in 2 months, so I'm so looking forward to that as well. Being able to smile fully and not having this and not having my frown line. I'm going to be so happy at the end of this year. Closing it out, being what, like 80 pounds lighter, I think 80-90 pounds lighter, not having the frown lines anymore, having beautiful teeth again. Even though 2020 overall sucked and there's so many bad things, I think I'm going to finish this year on a very, very positive. Interesting enough, I think 6-7 years ago, when I just had met my husband and I was doing my sports regime, I had told myself that I want to be my hottest self when I turn 40. I want to be my most beautiful self when I turn 40, sort of as a birthday present to myself. It was a goal, and it's supposed to be a focus for myself to just feel good when I turn 40, that I don't feel old. My life is just starting and not deteriorating or something. And I feel like I'm turning 40 in May next year. So the way that I will be ending this year, I think I will be in very, very good shape to reach that. Will I ever be as hot as I was when I was 18, 19? I don't know. In a way, from like my sheer body, probably not. But honestly, with everything, with my confidence, with how I just feel about life, with how happy and content I am, combined with understanding my facial features and how I want to present them, my hair and everything, I do feel like I'm in better shape than I was when I was 18, 19. So I'm gonna be there and be my hottest self at the point when I turn 40. I think it's achievable, not when I drink sweet boba with tapioca every day, but every now and then. I'm liking the Uglies. It's right up my alley right now. It's what I want halfway through, finishing tomorrow. I have no idea why I am having so much trouble sticking with this book. I don't know. I did start reading in this one again, and I really want to continue. And by the way, I just love how this book feels. It's so, I love the sloppy feel, and the cover feels soft, and it's sparkly. I don't know if you can see that it has foil. Love it. And I just gravitate going back towards this, but I need to finish this today because I want to finish the box this week, but I also just want to have this over with. I'm still a little bit scared that this is a little bit too much family drama and not enough mystery. I'm here for the mystery, but not for the family drama. By the way, it's so weird to be in this like huge 3XL, 2XL shirt, and just, I think I'm drowning in this shirt, but it's soft and comfy, but it's too big now. Anyways, I'm on page 150, and the fourth gift, which is a nostalgic gift, is in here. It's because it feels like, hey, it totally feels like a piece of newspaper, and they're talking about it, about newspaper clippings and everything. So this is just coming alive, and that's cool. I love these things to make the book more real, even though of course we're here for the material gifts, but that's pretty cool. So yeah, I think I'll just have to toughen up and just get through this book, and maybe by the end I'm even gonna like it. So let's just suck it up and read. So I took a wonderful bath and started Quality Land 2.0. If you haven't heard me raving about Quality Land, I love it and I absolutely recommend this to anybody. My favorite type of humor, it's a utopian, dystopian, probably more utopian, but the way it is done, it's so funny. It's more social criticism. It's much closer to the reality that we're living in than some of us might want. It's amazing. Just listen to a sample. In German, I absolutely recommend listening to the audiobook. The author is reading it and it is enhancing the experience so much. I don't know about other languages, but yeah, give it a try. It's one of my favorite books. And starting into 2.0, I was a little bit hesitant, a little bit scared that it won't be able to live up to the hype, because I've been hyping Quality Land in my head so much. But yeah, so far it does hold up. I am 22% done and I am loving it. Loving it. After the bath, I went back to Foxcote Manor. It's such a family drama thing. The way it's written, it's well written, but I'm just not into family drama, you know. But I am at page 182, which means I finally get to open this baby. This is really heavy. And when I opened up the box, I first thought this might be a purse or something, but on page 182 it says, "Then I realized she's on the other side of the blanket, no longer scratching at the wicker basket." So this might be a blanket. Feels very rough. I'm guessing it's like a picnic blanket. This is washable. I don't know where I would carry this because it's so heavy, but at the same time, this feels like really good quality. It's a really good gift, and honestly, it's a different gift. I'm almost falling asleep. I'm not feeling this book. I am contemplating DNFing this because honestly, I'm just not feeling it. I think it's a good book, but just not the right thing for me right now. I feel so bad about it. I feel really bad about it. I usually don't feel bad about DNFing. I don't DNF a lot, but DNFing a buddy read or something like this really doesn't feel right. On page 337, we have a little post-it with sounds. That's a cool idea. That's different. Maybe I'll pick this up when I feel more like it. I don't know. So 352 is the very last page. She starts the engine and the car bucks, then starts to growl. That's interesting. Now this is for the first time, probably not word by word where the post-it is. And now, because I haven't read it, I will have no idea what this product means. This is the size of maybe some jewelry. I'm not the biggest fan of jewelry in this box because obviously the items in this box are from a price point perspective, usually more around like probably costing maximum 10 bucks. The jewelry is just usually quite cheap. And we do get some jewelry, but it looks kind of cool. Oh, it's a keychain. Look at this. And it is actually quite nice. This is quite cute. It does look a little cheap, but I do think it's kind of fitting and it's cute. I already have my Blackpink keychain that I love, but this is kind of cute. I bet that I can gift this to somebody who loves this. All right, so how am I going to rate this book? I honestly think, as far as I read, that the quality of this book was good. And if you are into a family drama mystery, then this will probably be a really good book. I'm just not feeling family drama. So my reading experience is probably a 3 out of 5 stars. I'm DNFing it because I have so many books on my plate that I'm really so forward to reading. I'm really into, and this is just not for me right now. But I still do think that this is a 3 out of 5 stars for my reading experience. I just am prioritizing other books, and I do think that pretending as if I would get back to this is just a farce, because let's be real, I won't. I think I'm officially going to give it 3 out of 5 stars because I think it's worth it. Probably deserves more because it's well written from what I felt throughout the first 200 pages. And close off this week, I'm gonna go to bed, watch an episode of The Mentalist. For some reason, The Mentalist makes me fall asleep real well. Start a new week tomorrow. I haven't read a lot this week. I know. but I have a feeling that next week is gonna get a lot more reading. I've been in a little bit of a reading slump, just prioritizing my watching series and stuff, but looking at the books that I have on my shelf right now that are waiting for me, finishing Schöpfer der Wolken, which I enjoy so much, Quality Land 2, those two alone are I'm so excited about. Take my drink and walk past my November TBR. Yes, there are quite a few audiobooks and ebooks, but creating a book box with Grace and Fury, looking forward to that. The Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo is a traveling book, and I'm really looking forward to that. Snow Like Ashes, I feel I don't know how I feel about it. Looking forward to it as well, but not as much as the others. The Silent Patient has been on my list for so long, so excited about it. Illuminae, same thing. I'm expecting Illuminae to be a 5-star. And then Bill Bryson's A Walk in the Woods. I'm so pumped for this one because I'm just in this, I want to hike the PCT mood, and therefore I want to dive into everything that is around like the PCT. And I guess it's the AT, the Appalachian Trail, but still I feel like I'm going to have a lot of what I'm craving right now, this like experience. And then the Jodi Picoult, I don't know how to pronounce her name. So excited for this box as well. Yeah, just exciting books ahead of me. So I'm super pumped for the next week, and I know that I will be reading a lot more. So good night. This is my week, and I hope to see you again on my channel real soon. Until then, bye, sleep tight, and see you next week.
Just loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? I'm loving this moment. Can we stay here together? If I could stop the time, don't you know that